Hello, 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 everyone. This is your girl, Tanna Alonza from TannaAlonza.com with your March 2016 mid-month horoscope tarot forecast. Oh, we're going to have a party up in this piece today. Today is Saturday, March the was it 19th, okay? And I'm going to be doing all of the 12 zodiac signs, doing two cards a piece for all of the zodiac signs, and I am going to be doing intuitive, type of readings as well. But before I start, everyone, I have a couple of announcements. I'm no longer on VonLive.tv anymore. That didn't work out. Where I go on twice a month, the first Wednesday and the third Wednesday of the month at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm on there about a couple hours, and I'm doing free questions, doing one question free complimentary consultations for all of my YouTube subscribers. So where I switch to is I'm on Blab, okay? And that's B as in boy, L as in like or love or look, A as in apple, and B as in boy, dot IM, so like instant messenger, / Tanna Alonza, okay? And I'll be on there and I'll be having a ball with my folks, and we're gonna just be doing a darn thing, okay? So yeah, we're gonna be doing it, we're gonna be partying, and it's gonna be the first and the third of every month. And I'm doing that live broadcast. I'm actually broadcasting live in a chat forum. I'll be able to see what instant messaging me. I'll be able to see you on camera if you want your webcam on. If you want to turn it off and just talk, I got the audio. I'll also be able to record it, okay? I also have the date scheduled for my broadcast. It's going to be the first Wednesday of April. Is going to be April the 6th, okay, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Eastern Standard Time. And the third Wednesday, everyone, is April the 20th. 20. And I love to see all my peeps and support me, and we're gonna just do the darn thing, okay? And I'll be guest appearing on other shows as well, like on Chris Times program, Curious Times, and I'm gonna be on Dollhouse Radio with Sierra and Lola Lane, my girls Sierra and Lola Lane. So I'll be on there as well, and I'll be doing my thing. I'm still doing my private consultations, and anybody who's a YouTube subscriber gets 50% off of my rates on my website. Anyone who's a senior citizen, active student, okay, whether don't matter what age you are, whether you're on the internet classes or you're in a building on campus, it doesn't matter, darling. Veterans, dishonorably discharged, if you're active duty, if you're retired, it doesn't matter to me. Long as you got the proof that you are a student, if you got the proof that you were a veteran, I don't care if you're on medical leave, I got you, honey. And I'm going to take care of you. I do 5 minute per question readings, 15-minute mini readings. I do half an hour, I do hour, I do hour and a half. I read all the way up until 12 hours. It depends on what you need. Corporate, I speak on corporate, relocating, business, finance, you name it, I got you, honey. And the number for to book a reading is 586 area code 944-9289. Business hours are Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. noon until about 10, 11 o'clock at night. I'm doing the telephone consultations, Skype or Uvo, okay? And then on Saturday and Sunday, the hours are 12:30 till about 7 or 8 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. This is Eastern Time, so don't be calling me at no 4 o'clock in the morning now, because we're going to box, okay? And if you don't want to call, you're welcome to, email me at Tanna, Tanna, at Tanna, Alonza, ALONZA.com, okay? And without further ado, I'm going to get down with the March 2016 mid-month tarot horoscope forecast for my folk. Okay, the deck that I'm reading from this month, y'all probably saying you read from that deck every month, is the Universal Goddess Tarot deck. Here you go, right here. That's the deck right there. And I'm going to be doing two cards, like I say, per zodiac sign. Okay, and then the link for if you want to be on the live broadcast, that's going to be under the video. Okay, I want you to know that. And so, without further ado, first sign up is Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Um, and the first card pulled for you, my love, is Strength. Okay, here it is right here. Here's the Strength card, okay? And the Strength is a major arcana card, which means it don't happen every day. It's a big deal, something to pay attention to, something to take heed to. It's a learning lesson. And it just means you have been in the mirror, or you're going to be in the mirror, wanting to tweak up some things, change some things, maybe diet, gain weight, lift this up, make, you want this flat, you want this, you want plastic surgery. Now remember now, y'all, this is a general reading. So for people who want to email me and all of that and call and leave voicemail saying that wasn't me, this is a general reading. If you want a personal vibe, private vibe, you got to get a private reading, baby. Okay, so Strength, this is the Strength card. And like I said, it's for when you want to have changes done. Maybe a different hairstyle, a different haircut. It could be different hair color. It could be a plastic surgery. It could be a diet. It could be working out at the gym. But some changes physically. Okay. Maybe wanting to get some new clothes or a new wardrobe. That's what that is. And then the second card for you, my Capricorn, is the Three of Swords. Okay, so the Three of Swords is right there, and it just means heartache. Okay, it means heartache or sadness, sorrow. In some of my caps, it means melancholy. Okay, and swords are over people that are methodical, tactical, strategizing. Okay, and calculating. On the positive tip, on the negative tip, it could be treacherous, conniving, and deceitful. Okay, another thing is they govern the air signs, which are your Aquarius, your Libra, and your Gemini. Okay, so that could be your sun sign, moon sign, or rising ascendant sign. Okay, and threes just mean heartbreak, sad, and something you not feeling. Okay. And also, it means in love, it means it's possible that a third person can be there, so like a triangle. Okay, so that's what I wanted to tell you there. And some things I'm picking up for you, Capricorn. Some of my Capricorns have been through a lot the last month, maybe 5 weeks, and like a lot of rigmarole, a lot of things shaking up. I do feel things are going to calm down for you, and you're going to be moving upward and onward. Capricorn, you getting some folks told, okay, well, they was your problem causing you headaches, you gonna be somebody else's problem and cause them some headaches and cause them to run for the border, okay? So I want you to know that some things that were problematic, they are going to be ending, gone, as the new month comes of April 2016. I do feel monies are going to be better in your life and come through, and some choices that you wanted to make as far as couldn't make up your mind on some things, you're going to be able to make a good, concrete, informed decision. That's what I want to tell you. Okay, so those are the two cards that I pulled for you. Okay, Capricorn. And next sign up is Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, card pulled for you, because I'm pulling two cards for every sign. First card pulled for you is the King of Swords. Here you go. Aquarius is the King of Swords. There you go, darling. Okay, and King is a court card in the minor arcana, which means it's no number. It's a face card or a picture card, okay? And court card is anything above 10. So it just means usually it's a man, masculine energy, usually 40 years old or more, shot caller, big baller, has arrived, accomplished, accumulated, and established. And although some cases it can be a female with masculine energies, or it can be a person up under 40 with the maturity of a king. Okay, and it just means it could be a air sign person, Gemini, a Aquarius, or a Libra. Okay, and it just means someone is very, very methodical, very, very, very highly intelligent, on top of their game, brilliant, got a brilliant mind. They, and air signs, they be thinking when they driving, thinking when they washing dishes, honey. And so it just means a person in your vibration, or you, it could be, because you are an air sign, Aquarius. It could be you or another type of air sign, Gemini or Libra. That's going to be very, very instrumental in your vibration. And for those who say, well, what do you mean when you say in your vibration? Who going to be coming around you? Who going to be coming in your life or around you, or or what have you. Or if they're already in your life, make it more of a appearance, okay, more of a presence. And I mean, it looks like if you're trying to hire someone that's a professional, doctor, lawyer, it means that this person's on top of their game and they're going to do whatever they got to do to get the job done. That's what that means. That's what I want to tell you. And that is a court card. Okay, second card for you, Aquarius, is the Hangman. Another major arcana card. Okay, the Hangman. That just means for some of my Aquariuses, we're in limbo. You know, some things you've been waiting on, maybe some projects or getting some information or getting an answer to some things, a resolution or solution or what have you. It just means it's moving at a snail's pace, okay? You might got to wait on this one a little bit there. And it also means for some of the Aquariuses, because it's a general reading, that some of my Aquariuses were having a little bit of depression, a little bit of sadness, you know, we're kind of like discombobulated, you know, and that's what I wanted to tell you there. And also, some things I'm picking up for you, Aquarius. I do see you getting a course, even if it's a 2-day or 3-day course online for some of my Aquariuses. It could be, you know, just learning something off a YouTube video. It could be maybe 30 minutes. It could be something, but I'm seeing some instruction come into your life, Aquarius. I'm seeing some information, some education, some instruction, some direction come into your life within the next 2 weeks. You're going to be figuring out something. I don't know if it could be techie or stuff or what have you, but I'm seeing you're going to be in a learning mode and you're going to be able to grasp it. Some things you weren't able to grasp, you're going to be able to grasp. That's what I wanted to tell you that I picked up for you, Aquarius. Okay, next sign up is Pisces. Okay, Pisces. The card pulled for you, Pisces, is the Five of Swords. Here you go, Pisces, right here, right here. Okay, Five of Swords. Okay, and you know, swords govern, you know, your air signs, the moon sign, sun sign, or rising ascendant sign of your Aquarius, your Libras, or your Geminis. Okay, and five usually means a learning lesson. That's what the fives usually mean in the tarot or tarot, however you want to say it. And swords just mean, you know, with the five, it just means going through something. You might be feeling like, oh God, take me away from this. When is this going to be over? I'm tired of this here. Well, it just means that you're going through something. Some of my Pisces, this is not all, this is a general reading, y'all. Okay, and it just means that this too shall pass. Okay, and oh, I forgot to put the timer on. And it means that even though you feel you might be going through it and you feel like maybe like, oh wow, this is ever going to be over, it will be over, and you will be triumphant, victorious, and successful in the end. But it just means you got to go through the motions, baby. That's what that means, darling. And things are going to be okay. Now, some of my Pisces might be like, well, when is this going to be over? Who's going through some, you know, drama or stress or what have you? It means 5. It could be by the 5th of April, 5 weeks, 5 hours, 5 days, 5 minutes, you know, but it's going to be 5. And this will be over. It's not going to be 5 months. You're going to be way done with this in under 5 months, but that's what that means. And the thing that I am also seeing is card number 2 is the stars for you, Pisces. And here's the stars, which is a major arcana card, okay, which means it's a big deal. Don't happen every day. Something to pay attention to and take heed to. And it just means all of your dreams, your goals, your wishes, your desires, your wants, your plans, everything you want to do, you're going to be able to accomplish this. You're going to be able to bite this good, okay? And you're going to get help from just people. It's going to be like pinch me in my walk. It's going to just be like things going to just happen and fall in your lap. You know, serendipity. It's just going to be very, very good things coming for you. And some things I'm picking up for you, Pisces, is I'm seeing some of my Pisces are going to be coming in some relationships, some romantic relationships, okay? And some of my Pisces are going to be revisiting a former lover or romantic partner that was gone and grown, as they say. They're going to be coming back and rehashing a relationship with that. And some of my Pisces are going to be coming into a new relationship coming up in this piece, okay? Going into April of 2016 here, okay? I'm seeing some of my Pisces is suspicious over some of their suitors just coming after them and pushing up on them. You know, like they know they full of some BS and bull, okay? And nonetheless, they trying to, you know, spit game and, you know, get your attention and things like that and aggressively pursue you, some of my Pisces. So that's what I want to tell you there. Okay, next sign up is Aries. Aries. That is fire sign. Okay, Aries. First card pulled for you is the Magician. Here you go. Magician. Okay, a major arcana card, which means a big deal. Something that don't happen every day, something to take heed to, pay attention to, and it's a learning lesson. A magician is the opposite of the high priestess, okay? So the high priestess is usually a woman or a person with feminine energies, if it's a man, that can see, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentience, a remote viewer, gifted channel, medium, that has the gift to see, okay? And what I want to tell you is that um, they usually can help you, get resolutions, solution, and answers to questions. That's a psychic, okay? Well, the magician is the male counterpart that can help. He has the gift, and also a person that's in your life for destiny. People like this person. Usually, it's a masculine male energy, and they very well loved. They get things done. They make things happen. They're on the move. They're on the go, and they just do the darn thing. Okay. And also, my dearie, it means that this person can see through things as well. Okay, that's what I want to tell you. Okay, next card up for you, Aries, is the Empress. That's another major arcana card. Okay, here you go, right here. A major arcana card. Big deal, something to pay attention to, something to take heed to, something that's important. Okay, and it just means a person that's distinguished. Usually that's a woman, because the Emperor usually is a man, but it can be sometimes a man with feminine energies. Okay, but usually it's somebody who's established, accumulated, accomplished, got it together. Shot caller big baller has arrived, okay, and they very successful, okay. They demand and command respect, okay, and it's a very important person, VIP. So this person could be a judge, a magistrate, it could be a cop. So y'all watch your speed when this card comes up, because if you're raggedy, you're driving raggedy now. We don't want you going and getting locked up and stuff like that. So don't be drinking and driving and to be budding up and stuff like that, and all of that. And if you gotta be having weed in the car, the Philly blunts, please have your medical marijuana card with you, because a lot of times, sometimes when the emperor or the empress card come, it could be a cop pulling you over, okay, or giving you a ticket, and you don't need no problems, okay. Saying, hey, I'm gonna send a ticket to Tanna. No, you better not. Okay, something I'm picking up for you, Aries, is that I'm seeing that some people in your neighborhood, in your circle of people you're dealing with, you're gonna be letting them go. You're gonna be telling them to get the H on, okay? The heck on. Some people that starting drama, gossiping, running their mouth, you're gonna be like, bye, okay? You didn't had it up to here, with foolishness. So a lot of people that's in the neighborhood, maybe if you're in an apartment building or condo that's in that community, it could be at work, job, you're gonna be letting a lot of folks go. You're gonna let them have it with both barrels, honey. You're gonna just like tell them how TI is, and you're gonna check them. I see you going within and just like saying, okay, I'm cleaning house. If they're not for my highest and greatest good and the highest and greatest good of concern, I'm not going to have them around. Okay? So that's what I was seeing for you, um, you know, uh, this last 2 weeks of March for your mid-month Aries. And also, I am seeing some of my Aries, they're going to be getting a checkup, a medical checkup to see about some things. I'm seeing throat, chest, thoracic, pulmonary, respiratory for some of my Aries. And you're going to be okay. You're going to take care of business. The doc's going to tell you what to do. Your PCP, primary care physician, is going to let you know what to do. And everything going to be everything. Okay. Next sign up is Taurus. Taurus. Okay, that's my earth sign. Okay. And the card pulled for you, because I'm pulling 2 cards for every zodiac sign. And the first card for you, Taurus, is the Chariot. Here it is, right here, Taurus. Okay. And Taurus is over your earth sign, okay. And the Chariot is a major arcana card, which means it's a big deal. It don't happen every day, something to take heed to, pay attention to. And it just means, it can also stand for the military, okay. But it means going through something, okay. Something like the 5 of Swords card, okay, in the minor arcana. And it just means going through something, drama, stress. It could be a battle of some sort. You feeling this. Well, again, at the end, like the 5 of Swords, at the end, this too shall pass. You will be triumphant. You will be successful and victorious at the end. Also, it's over travel. So some of my Tauruses are going to be traveling, okay? And it also means that it could be air travel, it could be train, it could be commercial bus. It could be road trip. It means that, and also it means some of my Tauruses, because this is a general reading, is going to be buying some new vehicles or leasing some new vehicles, selling some vehicles, getting some vehicles detailed, getting some maintenance done to some vehicles. That's what I wanted to tell you. Okay, and that's going to be really, really nice. Okay, the second card for you, Taurus, is the Five of Chalices in this deck, but it means Five of Cups. I want everybody to be able to identify. And you know, Five of Cups just means regret and sorrow. And you know, cups govern your your water sign people. You know, your Scorpio, your Pisces, and Cancers, and it governs the suit of love, romance, relationships, anything or anyone we are emotional or we are affectionate about. You know, that it we you know means a lot to us, and it just means some of mine Tauruses are thinking about a relationship that did not go well, or something that maybe ended and you felt maybe it could have went a different way. It could have been your fault. It could have been the other person's fault. It's just regret regarding the situation in the relationship, in sorrow, sadness. Okay, that's what that means. And also some things I'm picking up for you, Taurus. I'm seeing clothing. I'm seeing some of my Tauruses start to get some clothing. Some of my Tauruses are going to be getting some new jobs, and who are working. My working Tauruses, and I'm seeing them get some clothes for interviews and getting some clothes for the new job coming up. You want to be spiffy fresh, and I saw new things coming in your vibration. I also saw some travel wanting to come up, like 2 and 3 day travel. It could be weekend or it could be business related travel, 2 or 3 days during the week. But I'm seeing like a 2 or 3 day travel plans for some of my Tauruses. That's what I pick up in spirit. Okay. All right. Next sign up is Gemini. Gemini. Okay. The air sign. Okay. Gemini. First card pull for you, because I'm pulling 2 cards for every zodiac sign, is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini. That means you're going to be paid. So some things you've been doing is going to pay off for you. Okay, Gemini. And it just means, Pentacles govern your, type of return. So, big ticket item gifts, you're buying yourself or someone buying for you, home hustles, home-based business, if you're an exec. Also, it means, casino, lottery, bingo. It could be gambling, horse races, card, dice, inheritance, CDs at the bank, dividends, interest, 401ks, annuities, IRAs, real estate, flipping houses, and court lawsuits. Okay, lawsuits and inheritance. Okay, but it means like getting back money that's on a like return or investment type of deal. Okay, and it just means you're gonna be in a you have arrived. You're gonna be in a situation where you're gonna be spending. Okay, and you're gonna have a lot of finances with you, and that governs your earth signs. Okay, which are your Virgo, your Taurus, and your Capricorn. Okay, second card up, Gemini, is Five of Pentacles. Okay, here you go. That's the Five of Pentacles right here. And here you go, Pentacles again. And 5 again means lessons. And it means, illness or depression or homelessness. So some things going on with some of my Geminis in the living situation. You might be, leaving one place to go stay in another crib, or you might be living with somebody, or somebody might be living with you. And some of my Geminis are like a little ill. Some of them have, major illnesses, and some of them have little minute illnesses. Could be like an allergy or something like that. And some of my Geminis have a little bit of slight depression, okay, on the mental realm. That's what I wanted to tell you there. And things are going to be very, very, very good for you. I feel that things are going to pick up, and I feel that those who are depressed, you're going to get to the bottom of things. I feel you're going to get to the bottom of things, and I feel that you will be uplifted. The devil is a lie, baby. So things that were dark and dreary and, negative, they're going to be A-okay. And I'm seeing some of my Geminis who are staying with a buddy, friend, relative, what have you. You're going to be getting some stable, a stable residence and, with the abode. Okay, that's what I want to tell you there. Okay. Next sign up is Cancer. Okay, Cancer, water sign. Okay. Cancer, the card pull for you is the Seven of Swords. Here it is, right here, Seven of Swords, okay? And Seven of Swords, swords is over the methodical, calculating, tactical, strategizing suit, and it governs your air signs, which are, your Libras, Aquariuses, and your Geminis. So it just means when this card comes up, keep your ideals, your desires, your dreams, your goals, your wants, your needs, your other, your job information, anything that's going to help you go upward and onward, keep it to yourself, because somebody want to steal your ideal and get the credit. So if it is if you're a student, keep your idea to yourself, because the other student want to steal your ideal, get the credit from the professor or the instructor. If it's the job, they want to take your credit and get the get the promotion or get the credit and stuff from the big boss, and leave you ass out. Okay. Also, it just means the thief card also can mean tangible things stolen from you. Okay, so when this card comes up, watch your neighborhood you're going into. Don't be dressing in your best outfits. Don't be carrying a whole lot of money. If you can't, don't go to that neighborhood. If you got to go to a party or whatever, kind of like, delay it. But if you have to go, only have 20 bucks in your pocket. Don't have all your money. Don't drive that Lamborghini or whatever. Just go ahead and drive a hoopty there. Don't be dressing up. Dress down and dress casual, okay? Because it means that when this card comes up, it is the potential. It don't mean it's going to happen. It's a general reading. It's a potential for people like carjackers and muggers to be around. So just be careful and keep your stuff up in your house too. Don't be having your jewelry out, because somebody might be looking to take and steal, and it could be an air sign person. Sun sign, moon sign, and rising ascendant sign person. Okay, Cancer, next card up, because I'm doing 2 cards for every sign, is the Eight of Swords. Okay, here's your Eight of Swords right here. Okay, and Eight of Swords just means depression, worrying, stress, got stuff on your mind, it's bothering you. Okay, and Eight of Swords just means you're giving a lot of thought, contemplation, and energy to the problem, and you're not looking at the solution. There is a solution, there is a resolution, there is an answer, but you're looking at the problem. Okay, so that means it is some things going on, but there is a way out. Okay, that's what that is. And the swords govern your air signs, your Aquarius, your Gemini, and your Libra. Okay, some things I'm picking up with you, Cancer, is I am picking up, I keep seeing a lot of my Cancers around, like, dirt, like gardening, planting plants, maybe horticulture. I keep seeing newness, acreage. So some people are going to be buying, some of my Cancers are going to be buying houses that's out in the country, where it's surrounded by like a lot of country and things like that. So I do see jobs and houses, the abode, with some of my Cancers coming up, and checking that out. Y'all gonna be peeping that out. Okay, next sign up is Leo. Okay, Leo, first card pulled for you is the Four of Swords. Okay, Four of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I did not. Yeah, okay. Okay, did I do this here? Yep, the Four of Swords. Y'all gonna beat me down. Okay, the Four of Swords. I was making sure. But anyway, the Four of Swords is for you, Leo. And that just means that, the swords is over things, this methodical, tactical strategizing and things like that. It just means you're going to be staying at the crib. It means convalescing for those who are ill or got a slight illness or bug or what have you. It's convalescing, recuperating, recovering from an illness, relaxing, resting. And so for some of my Leos, it means getting day spa treatments, relaxing, massage, the pedicure, the facial, the manicure thing going on, okay? And it just means healing from a illness. I love that. And for some of my Leos who dealing with a married counterpart, your lover is married, it means that they chose to stick with a married counterpart and, leave you alone for a while, or you're leaving someone alone for a while. And usually you don't get any texts and phone calls, voicemails. It's just like quiet, okay? And also, the second card pulled for you, Leo, is the Wheel. Major Arcana card, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, here it is right here. The Wheel of Fortune just means you're going to be very, very lucky and blessed in all of your undertakings that you do. It's going to be like pinch me, like you just been, just like the gods, are smiling on you, and the angels up above. Everything you touch gonna turn to gold. And so some people say you can play a lottery, or go to the casino or bingo, or play games of chance, scratch offs and stuff like that. It means you're gonna win. You got a lawsuit going on or whatever, it'll be in your favor. It just means a brush of good luck. Fortune is going, you're gonna be prosperous during this time. Everything gonna be good. Just gonna be at the right place at the right time. Serendipity, okay? And so some things I'm picking up for you, Leo. I'm seeing some of my Leos that are working. Your career's on the upswing, going up, up and away. And so I'm seeing people starting to recognize you, see you for your accomplishments. And some of my Leos that are not working or retired, what have you, I'm seeing you are starting to get the limelight because you've been lucky lately, and people are going, ooh, look at you, because you're grabbing attention, because I'm seeing luck just shine on you far as maybe like scratch offs and things, or investments, stocks, bonds, annuities. You just doing a darn thing financially. That's what I'm seeing for you. So money's getting better and improving, but also those who are working, my Leos who are working, your career going up on the upswing, okay? Things moving, and a lot of my Leos will be getting promotions. Yes, I said it. Yes, I did. Okay, next sign up is Virgo. Okay, Virgo, that is the earth sign. Okay, Virgo. Okay, card pull for you is the major arcana card called the Lovers. Okay, the Lovers card. That just means, major arcana means a big deal, something that don't happen every day, something to pay attention to and take heed to, and something that is important. And the Lovers means making choices, decisions, okay, it's options, and it's between something that's tried and true that you tired of, and something that's new and unknown, and you're trying to figure out, what do I do? Do I keep what I got? It could be your mate. It could be a relationship. It could be a house. It could be your job. But you're trying to figure, should you stay there or should you go to a new, a new beginning, okay? And you know what you got, but you don't know about the unknown, okay? And so it just means choices, choices, and choices. And some of my Virgos then p-whipped some folks too. That's what that means too. That's what I want you to know. Okay. Second card for you, Virgo, is the King of Wands. Here you go, right here. King of Wands. Okay, darling. Okay, King of Wands, is a court card. Now, minor arcana, minor arcana is day-to-day occurrences. Court card means it's a picture card or a face card. No number above the 10. It's above the 10. And if it had a number, it'd be 14. Okay. And King usually is a guy. Masculine energy, although sometimes it could be a female with masculine energy. And Wands is over jobs, careers, philosophy, politics, religion, any course of action or project you're working on, okay? And it just means the person is usually 40 years old or more. Shot caller big baller has arrived. But although it can be a person who's under 40, it just means you got it going on. And it just means that you are very, very well liked. You got a lot of you got your hand in different pots, a lot of different projects. You're very, very busy. Could be a workaholic, have many projects you're working on, and people like you, and you can get a favor done by somebody with just a phone call or a text. People love you that much. Wands govern your fire sign, which are Leos. It is Aries and Sagittarius. Okay. And that's what I want to tell you there. Okay, Virgo. And some things I'm picking up for you. I keep picking this up, and I picked this up before. I see a person that you fell out with, that you had beef with, that was a romantic partner. They coming back. They gonna try to come back. Now they know you're gonna knock them in the head. Don't catch no case, y'all. Don't catch no case. Okay. They're gonna come back even though they left on some bull crap. Okay. Some of my Virgos that were coupled, they've been thinking about you real hard. This other person that that was in a romantic relationship with you that is gone, they can't even sleep at night. They're thinking about you. They look for them to reappear in your life. I want you to know that. And it's not going to be long. They might be back by the 3rd week of April or by April the 3rd, but they thinking on you hard. You got their nose wide open, and they're very curious to come back to you. That's what I want you to know. Okay, next sign up is Libra. That is an air sign. Libra. Okay. Libra. First card up is the Hermit. Here you go. Right here. This is the Hermit. Okay. The Hermit is a major arcana card, which is a big deal card. Something that don't happen every day. Something to take heed to, pay attention to, and is a learning lesson. Okay. The Hermit sometimes means that a person could be, mature. Okay. And it could be a young person that's just really mature acting. Also, it means solitary. When a person wants to be don't want to be bothered. They want to be by themselves. They want to maybe think about things. They're trying to plan some things. They're trying to make some plans take off. And where maybe the girls or the guys might be like, hey, let's hang. They're like, no, I'm going to sit this one out. I'm going to stay at the crib. I'm going to stay at the house. And I'm going to be on the computer, because it means research as well. Learning research. So it might be on the computer, the iPhone, the iPad, the tablet, the Android, the laptop, the whatever top, and you getting information, and you on a mission. That's what that means. For some of my Libras, it just means some slight depression, okay? But this too shall pass. Okay, next card up for you, Libra, is the Nine of Cups, because I'm doing 2 cards for each sign. The Nine of Cups. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Knocking boots here. Okay. Now, Nine of Cups just means overindulgence and over sensuality. So getting a whole lot of sex, a lot of whining and dining, being taken out, somebody dealing with you, or you dealing with somebody, Libra, baby, please, baby, understand. And it's mushy-dushy conversation and texts and emails or snail mails or phone calls or voicemails, and it means whining and dining, going out on dates for lunch, breakfast, dinner, midnight snacks. So watch your waistline when this card come up. And it's a lot of sex. Okay, lots of sex. That's a good thing. I ain't mad at you. And cups govern your love, romance, relationships, anything or anyone we're passionate about. In some cases, it does mean family. And also, it governs your water sign, your Pisces, your Scorpio, and your Cancer. Okay. That's what I want to tell you. And some things I'm picking up for you, Libra, is that you've been thinking about some things in your past. You've been thinking about how to reinvent the wheel, how you want to go about doing some things and change some things that weren't working for you. So I do see some changes coming, and like you reinventing yourself. Okay, I want you to know that. I do see some sadness over a past relationship, and you're looking at ways far as new jobs, new relationships, how to go about it differently, okay? Because you don't want to do drama. You don't like drama. Libra, you don't like drama, okay? So I'm seeing you start a new way of thinking, a new way of drawing and attracting and magnetizing and manifesting some things in your future for the next, couple of weeks, since it's the mid-month. That's what I wanted to tell you there. Okay, next sign up is Scorpio. Okay, water sign. Okay, card pull for you, Scorpio, is 5 of Wands. Here you go. 5 of Wands, Scorpio. Okay, and 5 of Wands means competition. Okay, and Wands govern your career, your job, politics, philosophy, religion, any course of action or project we're working on. And it governs your air sign. I'm sorry, your fire sign. My fault. My bad. I swear I wasn't drinking, y'all. And, the wands govern your Leo, your Aries, and your Sagittarian fire signs. Okay, and it could be a person who's competitive with you, Scorpio. That could be a fire sign person, moon sign, sun sign, and rising ascendant sign person. And it just means up your game. It means, oh, I didn't even do y'all a timer. It just means that you might have fell off something, your game, and got sloppy with something. Maybe you ain't dressing like you used to, or you're not keeping yourself up, or you're not doing what you used to, maybe at a job. Maybe you didn't slacked off, but it's saying you didn't got comfortable, okay? It means when you didn't got comfortable and complacent, and you're not doing what it was you used to do to have your spot, to keep your spot. And somebody seeing that you're a little raggedy or messy, that the young folks say messy, and they're wanting to snatch what you got, whether it be your status, position, job, your mate, they want what you got. And they looking, so what this means, up your game, and so that they won't be trying to, you're not going to get the other person a reason to take what you got and what you work hard for and you earned, okay? Also, it means, for some people, I do have athletes who are in competitive sports, okay? It means that you got some sports coming up. And the other opponent or rival or team is really up in their game to try to, beat this one and win this one. So it just means make sure you practice and do the darn thing good. Okay, that's what that means. And the next card I pulled for you, Scorpio, is a major arcana card. It is the Fool. Okay, here's your card right here, Scorpio. The second card, the Fool. And the Fool just is a major arcana card, a big deal. Don't happen every day. Something to take heed to and pay attention to. And the Fool just means new beginnings, fresh start, the start of something good. It also means trips, okay? But it also means when you go on some trips or what have you, it means before you go, you need to do some research and make sure everything is together, because you don't want to be embarrassed and look naive or gullible when this picture comes up, which is the Fool. Because if you don't know what's going on, you can be embarrassed and humiliated. So make sure if you're going to go to maybe a business trip, or you're going to be going out of town and doing something, be on top of your game. Make sure you got things taken care of, okay? But it's a happy trip and things going to work good for you. But it's a new, brand new beginning, okay? And it's going to be for a while, okay? That's what I wanted to tell you. And another thing I picked up for you, Scorpio, you got a whole lot of stuff that's going to go on for you that is new beginnings. You finna meet a whole lot of new people that's going to help you with your careers. These are for my working Scorpios, okay? A lot of new people coming in your vibration. Now, some of them ain't about shit now, okay? I'm going to go there with you. Some are going to be really, really, really sincere. They the real deal Holyfield, and they going to help you with your career, help you up another level, and you're going to be doing some things. I do see recognition for you. I do see for some of those Scorpios that are retired, I see trips for you and you having fun. I don't know why I keep picking up like Vegas for some of my retired Scorpios, but that's what I wanted to tell you I picked up for you. Okay, last zodiac sign coming up here is Sagittarius. Sagittarius. The card I pulled for you, Sagittarius, is the Eight of Wands. Here you go, darling. And Eight of Wands, and you know Wands is a minor arcana card, which means job, career, politics, philosophy, religion, any type of, any project or course you're working on, okay? Any course you're working on. And eights is a lot of folk. It means you're multitasking, you're successful, you're just doing a darn thing. But it also means that it's a lot of folks in your mix. It's a lot of people involved in something. It could be community, your circle, job, family, relatives, a group of people, sorority, fraternity. But it means a lot of folks involved in this here project here. And also it governs your fire signs, which are your Leo, your Aries, and your Sagittarius. Okay, and what I wanted to tell you is that it means that some of my Sagittarius are being supported by people around them, and some they saying, oh, they a damn fool, but in front of your face they say, oh, that's a good idea, that's a good project, and behind your back telling everybody that you ain't shit, whatever. Okay, and then if you say, who could be doing this? It could be a fire sign, moon sign, rising sign, or ascendant sign person, or sun sign person of a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or another Sag. Okay, last card up for you, Sagittarius, is Knight of Cups. That's a court card in the minor arcana. Minor arcana just means day-to-day occurrences. Don't happen every day. Like, it happens like daily occurrences. Because major arcana, it does not happen every day. And, it's a court card, which means it's a face card. It's a picture card. It has no number. And cups, because in this deck, chalices means cups for all intents and purposes. I don't want y'all to get confused. And Knight of Cups is, if it had a number, it would be the 12, okay? And it means travel. It means travel. Somebody that's going to be pushing up on you, Sag, or somebody you're going to be pushing up on, Sag, okay? Very aggressive. It's aggressive. It's action. It's proactive. It's going after something or somebody coming after you with all they got, with both bears, baby. And they ain't no joke. And they willing to travel to do it, okay? And it's usually a fast acting card. So it might be like, for some of my Sagittarius, hey, nothing going on. It's boring, And then you look up, boom, somebody all up on you like a cheap suit, okay? That's what that means. And cups govern your romantic relationships, love, anything or anyone we're passionate about or we're emotional about. Sometimes it's over family, okay? And it governs your water sign, your Pisces, your Scorpio, and your Cancer, okay? And that's what I wanted to tell you. And I want to say thank you all for allowing me the opportunity to consult with you and get down with you this mid-month of March 2016. And I will get back with everybody April 2016 for your monthly tarot horoscope forecast. Thank you for your time and appreciate you. Love you. This is Tanna from TannaAlonza.com. Okay, bye-bye.